Hey ladies, how you doing? I created this spring makeup look. I'm super excited because I use all drugstore products. You don't have to go out and use high-end products to get a nice makeup look. You can go right to your drugstore, your Walmart, your Target, your local CVS, Ulta, whatever, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Dwayne Reed, wherever you are, and you can get all these makeup products at a reasonable cost and still get a really good makeup. So I hope you keep watching. Stay tuned. Okay ladies, let's get right into this makeup look. I want to look nice and dewy for spring, refreshed and all that good stuff. So we're going to start out with the Born to Glow foundation, just to kind of break up the time and speed things up. I did my eyebrows. What I use on my brows is my NYX pencil. I want to keep everything kind of drugstore related, so I use my NYX pencil, and this is their micro brow. Love this stuff. I get this shade Espresso. We keep everything in Espresso. But I use that one. I'm going to keep that over here. And I'm going to have everything linked down below for you, so you don't have to worry about, looking for nothing. I'll say everything in the video, and then it'll be down below. So, how are you guys doing? Whew. We're managing. We're getting through. But I just wanted to do something nice and springy and refreshing, and get us ready. Well, I think that's too much. So, I use about that much. I need to wash my brushes. I don't think I should do it like what I use to wash my brushes with. I'm just going to tell you guys what I use to wash my brushes with. I'll use the antibacterial dial soap and Dr. Bronner's, I think that soap. I'll use it to soak the brushes in, and then I will use a bar of soap to actually clean and get everything in the brushes. Nice and simple, but it does take a little while because you gotta let the brushes sit so they can all the foundation, everything, and eyeshadow can kind of melt and dissolve. But that's what I do to clean the brushes. I won't think it's worthy of a video. I don't think that. But yeah, what did you guys do for Easter? So now that I have my foundation on, nice and seamless, I like to make sure, since my hair is cut short, I like to make sure that I always get in my hairline this way and this way, and kind of bring it down just a little bit, because I don't want to have any mask marks. I think that is so unattractive, and I hate when I see women with those marks on their face, the line of where it starts and where it begins. It's like, lady, go back in the house and get your brush and blend it out. Just take your time, especially down here. Take your time. Just take your time. So I'm going to focus on concealer. I'm going to use the Born to Glow concealer. This shade that I have, I didn't mention the shade that I had. You know what? This was honey, golden honey. And the shade that I have in this one is cappuccino. Okay. I forgot how this, I thought it was a stick, but it's one of those brushes. Okay, I'm not going to put that much because I don't need that much. I'm going to share a video with you guys in regards to how I put on my concealer. I normally use a sponge, but I threw all my sponges away. So I need to get some new ones. So I'm just going to use this e.l.f. brush. And the reason why I threw my brushes away, it was time. I do have a beauty blender sponge. It's from the nude collection. I don't know why I didn't use it, but I think I'm going to pull it out, because they have that one available all the time. But I like to use a beauty sponge when I put on my concealer. I'm not going to put a lot on, just enough to kind of give me some brightness. So I'm going to go ahead and set underneath my eye, put a little bronzer on and a little highlight. I'm going to use my Black Radiance contour palette. As you can see, your girl has hit pan on the sculpting, what I set underneath my eye. I like to use this because, one, it's very affordable, it's easy to get your hands on, and it does the job. It makes you look really good. I just put it in these particular areas. I don't go anywhere else. Now I'm going to just turn the brush over and then just put a little of the bronzer, the contour shade, and it's kind of bronze around. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way, y'all. So that'll do it over there. I'm gonna get some highlight. I tend to put my highlight on twice. I'll put it on before I set my face, and I'll put it on after, just so it can kind of seep in. Nose here. You're really not gonna see it right now. Then I'm going to take my finishing powder. This is the only product that I have in my makeup that's, you know, my drugstore, that I don't have that's drugstore related. This is the Sephora powder, but it is on the affordable side, so it's not like something that's really on the high end. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Trader Joe's rose water. So for eyeshadow, since it's a nice spring look, I want to keep it really simple. I want to put a little maybe a little shimmer in there. I had a palette here that I wanted to use. Apparently it's not here anymore, but what we're going to use is the Milani. This is an all matte palette. I want to use some shimmer, but I don't have that palette in front of me. Here is this palette. This is pretty much true to color right here. It looks really good. I felt like for spring we should probably use a little shimmer, but I don't have any shimmer in front of me. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to just use what we have. I had something else planned. So I'm going to use a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in and take this shade right here and this shade right here and kind of mix it, just to kind of give me a base over my eyelid. I prefer matte. I always prefer matte. I'm getting into shimmer. Oh, I could put some shimmer on my eye. I got some shimmer here. I could use my highlight. So okay, so I laid down the base. I have my eyes nice and coated with my neutral shade. I love this look when your eyes just neutral. I think that is so pretty. So now what I'm going to get another brush, a clean brush, and I'm going to go into a deeper shade of brown. And I'm going to use this one right here. And what I'm going to do is just put it in the corner right here, just to kind of deepen it up just a little bit. I don't want to get it too heavy because we want to keep everything nice and light and springy. You know, we don't want to look too heavy in the eye. We don't want to make it kind of smoky. So you see how it's coming in? And sometimes just a couple of dabs will do it. And you just kind of blend it out. Take your time and blend it out. That looks good over there. So now what I'm going to do, go to the other eye, and we're going to plan some highlight. Okay, so that looks good. We have a nice little brown activity going on the end. So I'm going to use my Jueva Place highlight. This is it right here. This is the Jueva's The Tribe Highlighter Volume 2. I'm just going to go ahead and take this and put this on my lid. Let me show you guys. I think that'll give you a good, because I don't have any drugstore. Guys, guess what? The eyeshadow palette that I wanted to use is sitting right here. We'll do another one. We'll use that palette later. But we're going to use this one for right now, because it is sold on the drugstore side of Ulta. And I'm going to put this on my lid. And I didn't have to wet my brush, so that's a really good thing. Okay, ladies, so this looks nice and fresh. You know, it goes with my little lemon outfit going on. But this is always good to know, ladies. Use your highlighters multiple ways. You don't just have to use it as a highlight. You can use it as your eyeshadow. And yeah, and I think some ladies take their eyeshadow and kind of like, well, the highlights, different things, kind of crumble it up and put it in like water. I saw that somewhere. I wouldn't do it, but if you want to have like a nice spritz over your face, like a pixie water, if you will, something along those lines. So now that we have all that done, everything's done all in the eyes, I'm gonna put on my liner and I'm gonna put on my mascara. So to coat over the highlight that I put in, or that I put on already, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Black Radiance Ginger Snap, and I'm just gonna put some of that on, because for some reason I just like how this applies. It applies nice and light and it just adds extra shine. It's very subtle when it goes on, but once the light hit it, it's really, really nice. And you could be a little extra with it because it just goes on really good. For my lips, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible. This one is in, oh my God, Sweet Tooth. And I'm using my no, this is Club Hopper. And then I'm going to use a ColourPop. Now you can leave it just like this, or you can go ahead and add, I'm going to go ahead and add a lip gloss on top because I definitely like a nice gloss. Okay ladies, so here's the final look. I really, really like how this makeup look turned out. What I get from this is just really, really nice and light. It's hydrating. Your face is not sucked in. I did use a primer that I did not show to you guys. I did use the Milani. This is the Prime Shield. It is a mattifying primer. The reason why I used it because I was using a hydrating foundation because I didn't want all my makeup to be slotting all over the place. So that's exactly why I used that particular primer. In addition to that, I like how my eyes came out. It's nice and subtle. It's not too busy. And I was able to keep it neutral, but yet put some shimmer in there to kind of make it more spring-like. Yeah. So I'll have everything linked down below. I want to say hey to all my new subscribers. Hey to all my loyals. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.